What is up, snipers? Destiny Sniper here, and I'm playing a game that's been out for a while on PlayStation, but it's free at the moment on PlayStation if you are online. So, here it is. I'm not telling you the name, you could probably guess. It's been on PC for a long time. Here's the tip: Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. Hello. That's actually pretty brutal. Anyway, so hello, the Trapper. Anyway, I'm just gonna show you how the game is played, and then I'm going to go into another video. Not another video. Um, anyway, it's called Dead by Daylight. Death is not an escape. That's a little tip. If you die, I guess you become one of them, let's just say. At least your character does. I believe Michael Myers was the first, then Freddy Krueger. There's a lot of others like a nurse and all that. If you haven't noticed, I'm actually using a machete on the Trapper. I played this game once. That's it. I'm just gonna play for the tutorials. I got 3 people. The other guy just went through my trap and escaped. Anyway, tutorials. Let's go to the killer first. 'Cause why not? If you want me to do little rap battles, I might do that in the future on YouTube. And yeah, subscribe for more and comment what game I should play next. It can be this again, it can be another game. It's really your decision, not mine. Cool new games. This is new to the PlayStation community, so that's why I'm playing it. As the killer, you cannot run. As the trapper, you can trap. It's normally 2 slashes to kill. And that's how you pick up. You just... And then you hang them with the same button. Here's how it works. So, you're on a hook once. You can struggle to get off, then spikes come at you and try to kill you and condemn you to hell or something. So when you're being let's just say your character is strong the first time, and the second time not as much, because it just goes a little faster, and it starts spikes on the second hook that you get stuck on. The third hook, there's no trying. You're dead on the third hook. If you wanted to pause it there, it's just saying how to track a survivor. Just through blood, I guess. Come on, I want to kill you! Come on! Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger are in this game, that's why I said Nightmare on Elm Street. That's the movie with Freddy Krueger. Then Halloween's Michael Myers. Jesus. You can wiggle off my shoulder if I do capture you like that. Oh yeah, and you use 5 generators. Turn 5 generators on as a survivor, and you escape. That's all you have to do. Survivors can also do this. They can hide inside of these sheds, but if the killer finds you in them, this happens. They scare you, then they just pick you up. They don't have to chop you up. There's a lot of hooks, so try to stick them on the closest one because they can wiggle off. Then there's people working on generators. I believe you can pull them off immediately, but they're most likely not gonna be on the generator anymore. And then once you turn on the 5 recommended generators, or just 4, you move on to either exit, or you can go to the basement and get inside the little hatch, which leads to a tunnel to get out. But I think you actually need like 4 generators of power for that. So yeah, you're gonna want to have to go to the basement and do that, but the only problem is, once you go to the basement, there's really no escape, because there's only one way in, one way to exit, and, yeah. So, that's pretty much how it works. There is different characters, as I was saying, but the tutorial, you're the trapper. Then you can move on to survivor tutorial, or you can just do it survivor first, then killer, because killer is easy. Except you have, it's 1 versus 4, you have to go and find them. Welcome to the fog. You, as a survivor, you have to go, run around, turn these generators on. It's that far ahead because of something you're gonna see in a second. By the way, I'm just saying this for the people who have never seen it, never played it. If you want to play this game on PlayStation, it is free at the moment. And yeah, this is pretty much just what to expect during the actual game, except one character, if you know what I mean. Here's the next area. Oh, it's pretty much the same area. Actually, it's the exact same area. So they put it a little lower so they could show you one thing. It's called a skill check. You actually have to click a certain button on a certain spot. The really white spot or inside that circle, which I keep almost missing. And if it blows up, the killer actually knows where you are, and my bad on that one. I suck. And you get points for doing this, and then you get points for hitting people as the hunter. I don't know why I keep doing that. I mostly play the killer. And that's why just because the survivor is so difficult. I think you could see I hit it right on the dot, but no. So in the box, it's a good skill check. On the white, it's an amazing. Oh, come on. I always get it just a tiny little piece too late. So yeah. You gotta have good reactions for that. And it just doesn't blow up or tell the killer where you are. If you do fail a skill check, normally run away and hide. Alright? If you don't run and hide, you're gonna die. Because the killer knows exactly where you are. And they're pretty fast! Sorry, I lost kind of what I was doing. Anyway, these skill checks just make it hard. That's the survivor. That's pretty much all that that thing does. One more? Nope. After that, you can walk or run to the exit. You turn all the generators on though. Not all of them, but So this is called the Killer. That guy's the Killer. Is that an actual player is what I've been trying to think. Because, last time I played this, he didn't actually chop anything. So the Killer, I think, has been... Okay, this game's logic doesn't make that much sense, but it's like a horror movie, so what do you expect, right? Also, you see the survivors and the usernames in the bottom left corner of your screen. This is the basement. There's a hatch down here. It only shows up if there's one generator left. So the Killer is now available. You can hide inside of these things. If you run, then Killer's gonna know where you are, because he can hear footsteps. Anyway, you just hit the move stick or button several times. That's an actual player. Anyway, attempt escape. The more you do this, the faster you die, by the way. These are the magical spikes that condemn you to hell. You have to struggle until this nice person comes over and helps us out. The next part is showing you pretty much the most important thing. How to move faster. If you get hit once by the Killer, you are going to be downed, as in you're gonna walk slower, you're gonna be really injured. So you look for these crates, or you're carrying one around if you play the game enough. Then you find a medkit, heal, and you can heal yourself. Pretty handy, right? Not until you see the skill checks on it, which I don't think it shows it in the tutorial. But no, anything with a bar is gonna have a skill check, except for trying to escape a hook. Or, the Killer's back. Next up, we have a generator. Or do we? Which, I know the Killer's still around, and you get points for being in the basement. Last time I did this, I walked inside again. So, the Killer just hooked someone. I think that's the start of their tutorial, actually. So now we have to go over there before they die. The Killer disappeared, because that's just how it's supposed to go. Then you unhook this person by holding the button. Then you heal this person, because you can, and there's skill checks, which is what I was saying earlier. And I didn't realize that there was a skill check right there. They show up really often during these. So always have your hands on the buttons. Sorry. Sorry, I know you helped me out earlier, but you didn't heal me. So now that we got that person, we can actually repair this generator faster. With once it's completed, we're gonna have a lot less skill checks because that other person is doing it with us. But they can also fail the skill check and blow it up. Then we're both gonna have to run, which throws the Killer off. But it's also really bad because one of you can die. And you're near the Killer. You need to wait till the Killer gets out. As I showed you, you can go through that, but there's also another thing. I believe it's always in the basement. I don't believe it's randomly around. I don't even know if the Killer's here. So, is the Killer here? Oh, where is that plastic hatch? Pretty sure it's down here. If not, I have to get the hell out. I don't see it. I'm getting the hell out of here. when you see the killer and you've never seen this game before, then it's always gonna scare the shit out of you. My bad, it's always gonna scare the hell out of you. And, the killer can be anywhere. Keep that in mind. I don't think there's even skill checks for this. Why would there be? You can also check around your surroundings just to see if the killer's coming to you. Because the door doesn't even open until you open the gate entirely. That's an alarm for someone's trying to escape. Then you walk or run out. And congrats, you completed the tutorial. That's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna show you another video on the actual killer. Then I'm gonna play Survivor the video after that. So I will see you later. Goodbye. Cold-blooded murder.